All right. Hello, 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 and 1 second. Hello.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. We got 3 seconds of ad break left. Hold up. Hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm joined once more by my good friends, Audrey and BF Team Capel.
Hello!
We're back.
Once more, with a vengeance.
It's true.
Ven-
Slightly less vengeance than before because this is an actually nice game.
Yeah. I'm glad we're enjoying it, honestly. I think we all deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
We deserve some healing. But yes, today is Friday, and it's a cat pull Friday, which means it's time for some Bayonetta.
Mayo time!
More Cereza and her lost demon.
Hell yeah.
So just kind of right off the top here, we didn't stream yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday. I keep like hitting the shelf that my Switch is on, and it keeps like temporarily disconnecting it from the dock. So
That's concerning.
My TV screen goes black. I'm just like, oh god, what happened?
Chaos, madness.
Watch out, man!
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. And the reason was because I didn't have any fucking power. We had a big storm yesterday, and it knocked the power out for the better part of the day. Which is also going to make the streams for today and tomorrow potentially a little weird, where... Okay, so the long story short is that because I couldn't work most of yesterday, I have to make up the hours I missed tomorrow. As such, we have a soft cap on this stream of about 2 hours. Unless I don't want to stop at 2 hours. In which case, I might just keep going.
You have to reap the consequences of that later.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Because I want to try and get up and start at my like normal work time tomorrow so that I can end early enough that we've got a dinner thing planned for tomorrow. There is a ramen place opening in town that we want to check out.
It's exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's going to be at around 6:30 tomorrow. But normally in this case where it's just like, oh, I've got something going on tomorrow for work, and then I've got something in the evening, so like I probably shouldn't plan anything for that. But tomorrow is also May the 4th, and I've been planning a fucking Star Wars stream for months now.
Oh no.
I say I've been planning it for months. I have not made a thumbnail for that yet. I probably should, but I've got a game, I've got a screenshot, I know what I'm doing, and I've been waiting to do it.
There you go. I just realized my pop filter has been sitting underneath my fucking chair for like the last week, so that's about as ready as I am.
Congratulations.
Well, y'all have been kind of off this week too, due to various reasons.
The horrors, mostly.
Understand.
Sinuses, man.
The horrors, aka sinus trouble.
Yeah.
Seems like there's a lot of storms going around this week, it seems like.
Don't
Mine
you just
started
love
because of
weather?
allergies.
And allergies? Oh god.
Oof.
We've had a lot of extra sawdust flying around out here too, because there's renovations going on, so it's been a whole thing.
Yeah, that helps no one.
That sucks.
And Stardust. Stardust?
Stardust.
That would be more
Stardust.
exciting if the
That would be
cabinets
more
were made out
exciting.
of that.
But also probably deadly, if I had to guess.
Probably.
Probably not good for your respiratory system.
No, well, none of this is, but you know, we persevere.
We maybe shouldn't, but, you know, we do what we can.
If I get wood shavings in my lungs, that's my business.
That's gonna be the next big miracle cure. It's just inhale some wood shavings. You'll be fine.
That'll clear up your Covey real quick.
Here's what else, yeah. But yeah, so that's what happened with me yesterday. That's gonna make things weird today and tomorrow probably. Not so much tomorrow because my current plan for my day job tomorrow is that I'm gonna start at the time that I would normally start, which is about 7 a.m. And just work straight through with just 2 breaks. They didn't schedule me a lunch because they technically scheduled all as overtime hours. So I don't know if that was like an oversight or what, but I'm gonna just go for it, and then I'll be done by like 2 o'clock. I work from home, so like I have stuff here I can eat that I could prepare like on one of my 15-minute breaks. So, plus I don't know how busy it's gonna be tomorrow. We don't have a lot of customers that know we're open on Saturday.
That's fair.
Nobody tell them.
Don't anyone tell them. When I worked Sundays, it was wonderful. Nobody fucking knew we were open on Sundays. So
I should stay that way.
I had so much downtime. Now we're not open on Sundays anymore. So they missed their chance. But also I'm working 5-day weeks again. So joke's on me, realistically speaking.
Womp womp.
Ugh. But yeah.
Oh.
What else been going on? What's gone on with y'all? What's any big news to share?
We've been sick.
How's Honkai Star Rail?
Oh dear.
Boot Hill at the end of May.
Let's go, cunty cowboy hours. He's
That's
so
the
beautiful.
important update. I have to wait.
I kind of want Robin though, a little bit.
A little bit.
Are you gonna try to get Robbie?
I don't know. I only have like, I have 20.
20?
After the last sad blonde boy cleared me out, I have 26 rolls, which is not enough. Unless I get like stupidly lucky again, but
Yeah, I mean they'll have that new update, so you can get more.
So,
oh no.
Pepperonis.
So just out of curiosity.
Oh, no.
So just out of curiosity, I
Yes.
believe I've seen the Cunty Cowboy.
Okay, you haven't seen
I don't believe I know Robin though.
little baby songbird Robin. Hang on.
You're gonna need to.
I
give
believe
me
someone put up a trailer earlier.
some PNGs.
Some
PNGs.
Some pungs. Oh, that's a story trailer. Well,
I'm Boot Hill though.
yikes.
Okay, I'll take Boot Hill for right now, I suppose.
Oh, that's a good pose. Good job.
Thank you.
Anime McCree. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Better than McCree.
All right, wait, he's not called that
But-
anymore. What's his name again?
Who fucking
Cassidy.
cares? Cassidy.
Cole Cat. Right, because the ship name is Hole now. That's right. I remember.
Yeah,
Alright,
Cassidy.
it's whole.
I don't play Overwatch anymore, and yet I still knew, man.
Nobody does.
No.
Oh, they're still.
I still
pushing
have
it,
all
though.
my Reinhardt merch like in a corner somewhere because I can't let it go, and I hate that I can't let it go.
It's cool armor, to be
I
fair.
still have mine too, don't worry.
He was a good guy. I did lose the hat because I never wore the hat anyway.
That's fair.
I keep buying these fucking gamer trucker hats, and I know they don't look good on me, and I keep getting them anyway. Like an idiot.
See, I don't like trucker hats just kind of in general. It's the mesh back of them. I don't like that look personally.
Yeah, like I get why it's like that, but the feel on the head
The head
isn't
feel,
right.
if you will.
The head feel, the mouth feel,
The mouth feel of the hat?
just gumming up on your hat,
Just gnawing on it?
just gnawing on it
As one does.
Nice.
out of
Gnaw on your hat?
frustration. You don't eat your Overwatch hat when you lose?
Alright, we gotta get the game started.
Do you not lose frequently enough for that?
Turn this music off.
Video games.
Video games. Let me get the stream feed for y'all so that you aren't working off a horrible delay. Also, just as a note here, we've got a new donation goal.
What is it?
It is new kitten vet costs.
Oh God.
The lost demon.
I don't know if we gotta get her vaccinated in a couple weeks before we can take her home. Alright, did the thing go through? Is it up? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Sorry, I was distracted by Honky Robin still.
I
Okay,
understand.
I have it. It's there.
So last time, Jabberwock.
That Jabber do be walking.
We're in the nest of the Wheerm.
Weird.
It's not how it's pronounced, but it's how I want to pronounce it. And I think
And that's what
valid.
matters.
Yeah. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me, everybody. Alright, I'm gonna need to, like, reacclimate myself with these controls. Where am I going? Hey, you. I don't need to talk to you, actually. I can just follow the paw prints. Whittle paw pads.
Cereza could just make out the water shrine in the distance. Before it stood a strange contraption built from thick metal pipes.
Cool.
It was a cage, big enough to swallow up Morgana's manor whole.
Big old cage, goddamn.
That's probably fine.
Oh no, the the fucking. There it is. Okay, the UI
Did
was
it do it
covering up
again?
No, the UI was covering
Oh.
up the text.
Whoops.
These cages are enormous, but they're all broken.
Someone bust out from the inside. Could have only been that dragon.
I hope everybody really likes my
Your Chester
Chest-
voice.
Chessa voice.
It's like that Nanoland show where she calls the dog Russer all the time.
Cereza held back her
that's a
tears,
peepo.
pushing herself forward with all her might. I can't cry. I've got to be strong. She whispered to herself quietly so that Cheshire would not hear.
But Cheshire totally heard and is now laughing at her, unbeknownst.
Well, if it's unbeknownst.
Let's boop. Take that, thank you. Back over here. I'm sitting here with like this the fucking like buttons that you have to hit to like change the elemental stuff for Cheshire. I'm just like, how does this make any goddamn sense, this layout for these? And then I realized, oh, yeah, I'm using the GameCube style controller with the funky buttons.
Oh, yeah, that's Nintendo's fault.
It would make a lot more sense if I was using the Joy-Con. Because they would be situated where the Joy-Con buttons are. But instead, I'm doing it silly style.
He likes to do it silly style. You heard it here first.
Confirmed
folks.
on stream. Hello, Lucas. Welcome.
Hello.
Lucas.
Okay. So I guess, well, first off, I gotta slurp this up real quick. Thank you.
Crumble.
How's it going? It's going pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
My power didn't go out today, which is nice.
MB's
No.
net is being nice.
It wasn't when I first connected, but it is that it's stabilized itself since.
Thank goodness.
Who knows? We might have all just jinxed it.
Probably. Uh-oh.
That tends to happen. Who are you?
That is
That bomb.
Who are you?
Banshee Model P.
Model P.
Ain't that Kirby enemy?
Get that bomb. Put it in your mouth.
I don't want.
Yum yum.
Oh,
Never mind.
bad idea. Bad idea that was. Ow, fuck. Ooh.
Hey, what do your rock powers do again?
Oh, the rock powers might actually be good because I think
Yeah.
they give me additional damage resistance.
Yeah, I'm going off of like Zelda rules where it's like the last thing you got will be the most effective thing for the puzzle.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Sometimes, maybe.
Okay, you need to die.
Get his ass.
Ass gotten. Trying to formulate the script, talked about 7 rebirths, combat is a chore. I believe in you, you can do it. You'll figure it out. You know, speaking of internet service providers, I was thinking
Yes.
about something recently.
What's up?
Because as I've talked about it on stream before, my day job is customer service for an internet service provider. It's phone and
Yes.
internet, but like most people use us for internet these days. And I was kind of thinking about something the other day, or other day. It was today actually. What am I talking about?
This very day?
Oh shit. Hold
Is
on.
that a moment?
Exactly right now. This exact second, and not a moment sooner. We get a lot of people who, we service kind of rural areas of, that was the wrong button. Oh, ooh, We service kind of rural areas of, New England.
Okay.
And we'll occasionally get people that the only available speeds in their area are abysmal, actually. I'm talking like, oh yeah, the only thing we can get you is 3 megabits per second.
Ooh.
This is not particularly great connections.
No.
But occasionally we'll get someone who will say something like, oh, this worked perfectly fine for me when I had this other company, or like years ago when I first got it. And I've been thinking about that for like a little bit, where it's just like, well, how does that make any sense? If there haven't been any like major changes to like the service actually being provided. And I was thinking about it, and it's just like, maybe it's not like the quality of the speed itself that's changed, but it's just like, shit just needs more now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Files is bigger.
And it, like, what I started thinking about with regards to this is just like, you've got, oh, this guy is the salamander, by the way.
Oh.
It's salamander.
Because, like, what I'm thinking about with this is how, like, you've got all these companies that are making their shit require more and more, like, minimum speed in order for everything to, like, function properly. And hold on, I gotta kick these guys' ass for a second. Okay, there we go. And let these guys. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
So it's these like corporations out there that are just like making their shit require more and more like higher and higher minimum speeds in order to fucking function, because like they're probably out here thinking like, oh, everybody these days has like, you know, synchronous 1 gigabit per second speeds up and down. They'll be fine. And it's just like it's the same sort of like corporate out of touch idness that like makes like a fucking dude from goddamn Blizzard go on stage at BlizzCon and say, what, you guys don't have phones?
Yeah.
BlizzCon's not happening this year. I thought that was weird.
I didn't because they really don't have anything to showcase.
Everything's kind of blown up in their faces. And, you know, deserved.
Yeah.
Not for the people who used to work there, but, you know.
Yeah, they got, like, Diablo and League of Legends still, or WoW or whatever. I forget who's who now.
Yeah, it's WoW.
Like, that's it. No one's playing Overwatch.
They want to believe people are playing Overwatch. There's, like, maybe 30 guys really dedicated to their craft.
Yeah, but, like, Diablo's not something you need a whole entire con around, because they do their campfire thing for new seasons, but, like, that's it.
This guy's got a mallet.
You don't
in
need
his
that
head?
because it is seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's looking like a mallet or an axe.
It looks like a blunt sort of thing.
Their name
Hammer?
is Plop.
That tells us nothing.
Great, I can
You
move
get this
again.
everything.
Thanks, sis. This is great. He's just so jazzed. Let's learn about Plop. His height is a normal hammer, and his weight is a few hammers. His personality
He
is
a hammer in his head.
his personality is a troublemaker, and his hobby is camping. The perfect.
The hammer stuck on his head.
It's just
Sledgehammer?
kind of lodged in there, yeah. The perfect word for Plop is probably rascal. He runs around the forest causing mischief every day with what seems like an endless reserve of energy. The hammer stuck on his head doubles as a tool for his tricks, especially to bop other wisps with. These antics
dear.
constantly get him in trouble, but Plop never seems to mind. Come tomorrow, he'll be waving his hammerhead at someone all over again. Maybe it's because he became a wisp at a young age and he never got the chance to grow up. Plop is an avid lover of nature, so Avalon might be the
Plop.
perfect place for him. It certainly gives him plenty of time for camping, his favorite hobby. The fact that he seems so well adjusted to his life in Avalon is something that a few of the other wisps secretly find somewhat vexing.
I mean, a lot of these
Plop.
wisps are getting tortured, and this guy's just out here like, oh yes, I love the forest!
I love this. I'm gonna bop other wisp on the head.
I love the forest, and I also love hitting people.
Get plopped,
I like
idiot!
chaos.
Looks like you
Nobody
just
wants
got
to hang. You just got plopped. Why doesn't anyone want to hang out with me?
I just want to plop some people.
We could all go plopping together.
Plop, plop, and good time.
It's not a plopping good time.
The magic having 4 notes is new, but I do kind of wish it moved at a slightly faster tempo.
Yeah.
She hasn't learned how to dance silly style yet.
It's true. Maybe when
Morgana
she's
doesn't allow her TikTok.
But Morgana, I want to watch witch TikTok. No witch TikTok until you're older, young lady. Morgana, why do we specify that it's witch TikTok? Don't ask questions like that. Shut up. Stop talking.
You have to specify because there is actual witch TikTok.
Oh, right.
Yes!
All them communities.
The thing is, with any sort of TikTok community, like, if I hear, like, one of the sort of, like, abbreviated versions of that, like, book talk or whatever, like, my immediate thought is that, what am I trying to fucking say? My immediate thought is that, like, okay, it's either really good or it's really bad, and there's nothing in between.
That's internet, baby.
So, like, I hear, like, witch talk, I'm just like,
You
Either
know there's
really good or
somebody
really
starting
bad.
beef about, like, how somebody mixes their potpourri
Or there's, like,
and
that...
crushes it on camera.
Or like there's that thing on Tumblr where there was somebody going around to actual cemeteries and stealing real people's bones.
Oh yeah, the bone stealer!
Nice little slice of internet history.
I was watching something earlier about book talk, but I have had a slight headache all day, so I don't feel like I...
Retained anything.
Yeah.
It's like that sometimes.
I know they were talking about how people were, complaining about quote-unquote spicy content in books, and how they think there should be, like, a rating system like they have for movies and video games.
I hate that idea.
Yeah, right? Like, so many things could immediately go wrong.
That's a new thing that I haven't seen on Book Talk yet, so that's interesting.
It's apparently been going around, but I've deleted my TikToks, because that, for whatever reason, just sucks up the battery on my phone like nobody's business when I'm not even running it, so...
As
Don't
the
love
days
that.
ran out, Cereza was gripped by fear.
Yeah, I mean, like,
But she knew
I get the
it was
books that do,
too
like,
late
trigger
to turn
warnings
back.
for, like, if it's a dark content
Yeah,
book.
like- Yeah, that makes sense.
But we shouldn't be rating books.
Yeah, and like a lot of the time,
And
if you want to,
technically, they're already rated anyways.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
if
say.
you want to check the content of the book, read the back cover. Like, do the barest minimum of research.
No,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Or, like, if you're in the adult section, it might have some adult themes. That's why it's an adult book.
Fucking picking up goddamn 50 Shades of Grey. Hey, I heard that this was based on Twilight. Is this good for my 13-year-old?
Yeah.
To which I'd say, I don't even know if Twilight is good for your 13-year-old, if I'm being entirely honest.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's sex scenes in the third book, aren't there?
Fourth.
Yeah, yeah.
Fourth
Fourth one? Okay. They're somewhere in there.
Because that's when
They're
they get
in there,
married,
though.
because they can't fuck
Oh,
until
right.
after marriage. Because it's
Right.
a Mormon book.
Right.
Cheshire!
Fucking Mormon vampires.
Alright, I gotta slurp this up real quick. Slurp.
Slurp.
Save my funny little game. So I've been thinking about the ending of this game. And how that's going to go. Because
Okay.
I keep thinking back to Bayonetta 3 and how that took like 2 hours to end after we started what was ostensibly the final boss.
Yeah. It was really rude.
And I know that there is a clear point in this game where it's just like, hey, this is like the point of no return. Like,
Oh.
if you start this, then like you're gonna need to wait until after you've finished to go back to exploring.
So are we doing that at the start of the stream, basically?
I imagine probably. I know what I have to use
Just-
for these guys.
Just to give yourself, like, enough time, right?
Yeah, but also because then there's a secret thing.
Secret.
I guess I won. Most of those blew up on their own. You don't need rating systems for books. The number of pages and amount of pictures already does the job. So what you're saying
That's just a coward.
is that manga is for kids no matter what.
No! Although I do remember being, like, freshly into high school and, like, got my first copy of Yu Yu Hakusho, and, like, within the first few pages there is a very detailed booby grab. And I remember getting in trouble for having the book.
Manga is just built different.
I had to get rid of that one, so that's why I didn't get very far into Yu Yu Hakusho.
Trying to think what my first manga was. I guess I technically had like one of the like old Pokemon mangas, but it was like in a comic book like trade paperback format, and it was like, you know, they
Okay.
mirrored it so that it was read left to right and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because they weren't sure at that time that kids would be able to figure shit out. Exactly, Gage. Real adults read, I don't know, the Hemingway or something. You're not
All
wrong.
I remember about Hemingway is that I did not enjoy any of his stuff when we read it in AP English.
Yeah, it's kind of sucky.
It's like, imagine the driest thing you've ever read. Now multiply that by like 5.
Dry as a desert.
That's dry as hell.
Like, the most interesting shit could be going on in a Hemingway book, and it would still be like presented in the most boring way possible.
Because he writes
What were these
bad.
cages for? Cereza started to wonder.
He's a genius. He writes bad.
To know.
He writes bad.
I don't know. A lot of like the old masters.
Yeah.
Write bad.
There's a very distinct style of writing for various like eras of literature. Cause like sometimes it's just like, oh, this book actually has like an interesting plot. Like fucking Scarlet Letter is like you listen to like a summary of that book's plot and it's just like, this sounds really interesting. You actually try and read Scarlet Letter, it's like, I don't know if I'm having a good time or not.
I'm having a bad time, actually.
It's just like, oh, what's this? A woman coming to terms with proudly displaying her sin
pussy.
as okay. Her sin
Good job,
as
honey.
deemed by Puritan society. Like,
Sorry, Gage, you weren't getting a word out, so I wanted to say pussy.
you know, it
Little
helps.
opportunist.
It helps me move along, so I appreciate
That's
that.
good.
Like, that book fucking ends with the goddamn priest that she had a tryst with ripping his shirt open and displaying the fact that he has a fucking bloody A carved into his chest. That's cool as hell, but you actually read it, and it's just like, oh, this is, oh, what time is
The
it?
presentation is lacking.
You can feel like you were reading for 3 hours, and you look up, and it's been 10 minutes.
And you haven't made a dent in your book.
Not at all. Hello, Cal.
Hi, Cal.
Whoa.
How dare you be late?
Oh, hey, your ad break things are, like, actually working now.
That's cool. I'm glad. I don't think I had them turned on for months. That's the
We
problem.
have 2 minutes.
Are we blasting Scarlet Letter in this Chili's tonight? We're blasting the writing style of, like, previous generations of, literature. Here I am taking years to read through one book. Hey, that's fine. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes people go at their own pace. Sometimes it's not for everybody.
It's gonna take me years to read Stephen King's The Stand because it's
I like how
really
you're still
fucking
working on that
slow
one.
in the fucking middle, and I hate it. I put it on pause because it's annoying me how slow it is.
I think the
In the
funniest,
fucking middle.
the funniest part of that is that it's an audiobook.
Oh my god, it's just so slow. There's not much happening. I'm like, I want the spooky things to happen.
You gotta put it on while
keep-
you're doing your chores so you can get to the fun stuff.
I still have like 18 hours of that book left.
I know, baby.
I'd rather listen to people fucking.
I think most people would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have some books that I need to get through because I borrowed them from people.
You might want to start that.
Yeah. Like, Rin was nice enough to lend me, like, all of her Scum Villain books. And they are entertaining. I just need to, like, actually set aside time to read and process them.
What is this Scum Villain books?
There's a lot of Chinese in there I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh! Is
yeah.
it like the Heaven whatever?
Yeah, it's the same
Gay boy
author,
ones?
I think. Yeah, gay boys.
I have a few of those books that I haven't started either.
A lot of gay boys. But it's
Hashtag gay
got
boys.
this charm to it if we're talking about like writing styles where it's like you can tell that it started on a fanfiction website.
Yes.
And I think that's very cute. Like when
You'll have to tell me which ones you have, because maybe we can co-read them. Your own little
it's
personal
literally-
book club thing.
Scum Villain, like the first 3 books.
I might have different ones then. I don't think
You might have a
Scum
different
Villain ones.
series.
I can go get the Scum Villain ones.
We're getting closer.
I'll just continue to add to my
Da-da-da-da.
list.
Yeah, I don't know which ones you have, but I'm sending you a screenshot.
Oh, I might have that one. That
Oh,
cover's
okay.
really familiar. I have to go look. But I'll do that later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on to the second one.
Well. I have to read fast then. Continue to add to my books. Yeah, Bordego released her newest book.
Oh, is it the next
I
one in
have
that
that.
series?
No, it is I think it's just a standalone, and it's called The Familiar.
Ah. I still need to finish Ninth House.
That's fair. I'm not. From what I know, it's and what I've been hearing, it's different from her usual style of writing. It's changed a little bit because she did a lot of research for this because it's more of like a historical type of fiction.
Cheshire threw himself at the enemy.
So.
Fun. Get him, Cheshire. You can
And
do
I-
it.
And I got the
Claws find their
Pines.
mark, but once again,
to read.
the beast unperturbed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the fact that you
Cheshire
are
continued his fierce
getting so
fight,
bored
but with
by,
each exchange, he was gradually losing
God, what's it
ground.
called again? The Stephen King book? The Stand.
The Stand.
Stand?
Right. The fact that it's boring you so much makes me very, I'm hoping that you really like Pines then, because of just like,
It was only a
it's-
matter
it's-
of time before
I don't want to
Cheshire
say
was
like it's
overwhelmed.
paced particularly quickly,
Is this
but
how
like
our
it
tale
gets
ends?
into a lot of the action pretty quick, and it's got a good sense of escalation.
The problem with The Stand is it's so fucking long, and I've listened. Let me open Audible
Can't save anyone.
and tell you.
No.
Where is it? In progress,
this
please.
time. No more running away.
Baby's gaining confidence.
I'm going
Go,
to be a
baby,
witch.
go.
I need to be strong.
I've listened to
Something I can do to save
29 hours and 14 minutes of a 47-hour book.
So you're more than
I have
halfway.
18 something hours, 18 hours and 33 minutes left.
More than halfway.
That's
you go.
why I want to finish. Because I'm more
You
than
got
halfway.
this.
You can
got
do
this.
it.
But this
Just
middle
hold off
part
on the
of-
fucky audiobooks for a while.
this last few chapters, and as it's titled Book 2, is just so boring, and I need to get to Book 3, where I'm assuming the creepy things happen.
Where the good shit happens.
Exactly. But I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chapters. And
That's a lot of chapters. That's like more than 3.
4, 5, 6, 7 of those chapters are over, or are an hour or over in length. So it
Ouch.
hurts just a little bit, let me tell you.
Oh, it
You
sounds
can
like
do it. I believe.
Thanks.
Thorn Vice is a new ability we just got, where after certain attacks, we can perform a more powerful bind, and enemies will take damage while they're bound.
Alrighty.
So get fucked, idiot.
You can do damage with the baby now?
The baby can do damage.
Hell
little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, I have fucking the third book in the Crescent series that came out too. There's a lot of books. A lot of books. So many books.
Ooh, look at that health drop.
Hi, health.
Oh, he's got little bulby things.
Hi, bulby things.
Bark.
I think
With
so.
its armor in tatters, the
Or she
dragon
could just
turned
cry,
tail
I
and
don't know.
fled.
Probably both.
It's both.
Oh, Cheshire, are you okay? Any serious injuries?
Okay.
Cheshire only shook his head, lest his voice betray the fact that he was shaken.
Oh, thank goodness. I wonder if that fairy will be back. But now we know it's not completely invincible.
Invigorated from the battle, Cereza was almost confident.
Almost.
Cheshire was in a
Almost.
sour mood. A part of him realized that if it were not for Cereza's actions, he would currently be dragon food. But he just could not accept that he had been saved by someone he considered so far beneath him.
Aw, Cheshire.
If I'm going to be an Umbra witch, I can't be afraid of an overgrown lizard like that. We'll get him next time, Cheshire.
As she said these words, Cheshire noticed something in Cereza not present in the timid girl he had met earlier. The prideful demon turned away and pretended not to hear her.
Well, Cheshire, you can go be Vord if you don't want her help. Don't say that. You know, there is a book series I've been thinking about rereading recently.
Is there
Ew.
more in it?
No, there's not Vor. Well, actually, hold on. No, there is Vor in the most recent book, actually.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
What is the series?
John dies.
Oh.
Named for its first entry, John dies at the end.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 dog. Ow, ow.
Dog attack.
Ow.
Oh, pokey little Pomeranian feet.
Ow.
Mitty does that shit to me all the time. Mitty's got fucking knives in her paws. How many
That's a
Johns?
cat for you.
How many Johns are there? There are 4 John Dies books. There is John Dies at the end. There is This Book is Full of Spiders. Seriously, dude, don't touch it. There is What the Hell Did I Just Read? And then there is If This Book Exists, You're in the Wrong Universe.
I was just looking at that fourth book.
That's fun.
It's pretty good. They are part comedy, part cosmic horror, and it does both of them really well.
Ooh.
I will say, so the writer for this is Jason Pargin. He is a... God, well, he was part of that website Cracked.com that did all the funny listicles.
Ah.
And the humor in the first book, some of it hasn't aged properly. Hasn't aged well. Oh, I used to be like addicted to Cracked. You were addicted to crack? Sorry.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
911.
Don't do crack, kids.
Cal needs your help.
Used to. I got better.
Cal needed your help, but it's okay now.
Fine.
Sorry, officer.
But cosmic horror, I wonder why Gage likes this. It's really good cosmic horror is the thing. Like, it's some of the most effective cosmic horror I feel like I've ever read. Quite frankly. There's also a low-budget movie of the first book that is a lot of fun to watch, honestly.
I think that's what I heard of first before I heard of the books.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that either a trailer or the movie title and going, that's cute, and then not really looking into it.
Yeah, the thing they don't tell you about John dies at the end is that John actually dies in the middle of the book. He gets better, though.
Plot twist.
Yeah, it was... What was I doing? I was reading TV tropes. And I think I was reading... You know what got me on the fucking, like, path of, like, I want to reread these books, right? Is that I was reading the TV tropes for BioShock Infinite. Bear with me, we're gonna get there. We got a bit of a legwork to do.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And one of the entries on the BioShock Infinite TV tropes is the portal cut, which is the thing in fiction where, like, someone's going through a portal, but the portal shuts off, like, when they're, like, midway through it, and it, like, slices part of them off. Because that happens more than once in BioShock Infinite. And it got me thinking about the most recently released book, aka If This Book Exists, You're in the Wrong Universe. Where there is one point in that book where there is a dude who is kind of like manifesting in one of the main characters, in John's room, actually. And John's watching this guy sort of fade into existence, but he's noticing that the dude's fading into existence, like, split between, like, the wall and his closet.
Oh.
And the guy hasn't fully, like, manifested yet, so he doesn't realize what's about to happen. And then as soon as he, like, hits the point where he's fully manifested, he's just, like, sliced in half, and, like, the half that's on the outside of the wall just kind of sloughs off of it.
Ugh.
So I'm just, like, thinking about that, and I'm just like, I should read those books again. They're fun books. Remember, kids, don't forget to stretch your arms so you don't strain when you start with BioShock Infinite. And I was looking at the BioShock Infinite TV tropes because I recently played through BioShock Infinite again.
Did you have fun?
That game's story is bad. But it's
is
pretty
it better
fun to
or
play.
worse than Bayonetta 3?
Bayonetta 3 didn't try to both sides racism, so I'd say it's worse.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
I'm gonna give this particular battle to Bayonetta in this case. I'm sorry, care to repeat that? Okay, the best way that I can describe this is that there's this one Tumblr post, right, about BioShock Infinite. I'm gonna see if I can try and find it here real quick. Okay. BioShock Infinite, hit X to say racism is good. BioShock Infinite, hit Y to say racism is bad. Player, racism is bad. Booker, stares at gun in hand for a long time. Racism goes both ways. Kills the only black character in the game who has a name.
Jesus.
That is only a slight exaggeration of what actually happens. And it's unfortunate because, like, without that, it could have just been happy being kind of like a sort of mid-tier, like, kind of confusing sort of multiverse story, but they decided to put the racism stuff in it.
Cool.
Remember when BioShock Infinite came out to glorious reviews and wow, this is a perfect game? Yeah, I'm glad people came to their fucking senses in the decade since. Because, like, now the popular opinion is just like, oh yeah, this game is kind of a mess.
Come on, Cheshire.
Like I'd turn around now. Cheshire grumbled under his breath. He was itching for a fight.
I think the most I remember about that game is, like, the whole thing where it was like they didn't want to put the female lead on the box.
Oh god, yeah. Despite the fact that, like, she's the one that you're looking at for a good chunk of the game, because you can't see your own goddamn character. Cutscene time.
Cutscene.
Munch.
Munch, munch.
The monster.
The
It's
Munchster.
munching.
Nyam, nyam, nyam.
The time had come to settle the score once and for all.
You don't scare me. Not anymore. Come on. Let me help.
Time to go snicker snack on this motherfucker, because he's a Jabberwock.
I get that reference.
Thank you. Whoop. Yeah. Whoa. Hey, don't do that. Okay, I should probably start, like, hitting him. I think what was the other thing about BioShock Infinite, specifically like the main female character? There was something about, I remember one thing that people were talking about is how, like, consumer available, like, 3D animation technologies, like, ended up getting, like, way better really quickly after that game came out because everybody wanted to animate porn of the female character. It's just like, I love that that's that game's legacy more than anything else.
They had that in Overwatch in common, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Oh. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see if we can't do a bit of damage here. Not as much damage as I would have liked. Ah! Woo! Oh shit! Yeah. Ah, what? Oh. Oh, I died. Whoops.
Whip.
Oh.
The Jabberwock swallowed Cereza whole, but was far from sated. He took to the skies to search for his next morsel.
Well, dang.
I didn't realize there were unique death blurbs.
Is that for all the bosses, you think?
I would imagine so. I'm not gonna test it. Whew. Okay, doing good, doing good. Okay. Trying to wait for the opening where I can use Thornbind. He's not really giving me a lot. Here we go. Gotta do more damage. Okay, here we go. Oh. New arena. Oh. Ah, I see.
Hmm.
Not sure exactly what the downside is going to be of falling into the water, if there is one. Ow. Alright. Yeah, teamwork. Oh, shit. Yikes.
Neat music track for this part.
It's really cool, actually, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. It slows me down is what it is. That makes sense. Just, oop. Alright, we almost got him down to just 1/3 of health left. Okay. Woo! Ow! I'm alright. Just gonna pop one of these real quick. Wait, why am I not popping one of those real quick? Hold on. There we go. It's a hold down. Got it. Oh, jeez.
I think we made it mad.
Oh, it's pink now.
Oh. It's looking fluffier.
I think it's upset at me. There are lines on the floor.
That looks like it would hurt. Focus. Got to keep moving.
Oh. Oh shit. Woo! Yeah, whoa, woo. Beep. Oh. Ow. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm good. It's all good. We're okay.
You got this.
Get him, get him, get him.
I'm so scared. Oh, Cheshire, come back. Cheshire, come back. Eep.
Eep.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Cheshire, what's going on out there? Oh, it's turning. Okay.
Alright.
Mechanics. Excuse me, sir. Die. Oh. Gotta get your magic power back. Whoop. Stand right here. Oh shit, no I'm not. No I'm not. No I'm not. I'm not gonna stand there. That's a bad idea standing there. close. Just a couple more hits. And done.
Good job.
Woo!
Oh no! Oh, come on.
Cheshire! That might work.
Ah, I see.
I have to help him.
It's time for baby to be strong.
Go, baby, go!
Oh, we gotta go over the other one. Oh, ooh, nice try. Ooh, we're moving. Ooh, oh shit! Cheshire's getting thrown around like a fucking chew toy. Jesus Christ!
He's fine.
He'll be all right.
He can tank it.
Ugh. Let's just do something about that real quick.
Get up now, until that big belly of yours bursts.
Oh, we dodongoed it.
The vile
Hooray!
Jabberwock had been defeated.
Yay!
Cereza was ecstatic. Cheshire turned away.
The fucking
He
peppy
seemed
music.
almost as down as after their last
Hooray!
encounter with the monster.
Yahoo!
Hello, G-Man.
What are
Welcome.
you sulking about this time?
Hello, hello.
Cheshire started grumbling about how Cereza moving around the battlefield made it hard to fight. Cereza's celebration had been ruined before it could even begin.
You do realize it was thanks to my help you were able to defeat that thing, right? You could at least say a word of thanks.
Aw.
Putting their argument on pause, they ran to keep up with the White Wolf.
Boy, the white wolf again.
The White Wolf. Who definitely isn't a character we've met before in any of these games.
Ugh.
Yes!
Inflates your dragon, pinging around like a bomb. Jesus Christ. What a shrine. Now we get water powers.
Water.
Water.
Another element!
Water in it.
What's wrong? Not even interested in getting a new power anymore?
I'm
Yeah,
going through
this
character
might be popular,
development.
But I'm sure it'll help us get closer.
Oh.
This game's helping me out. I can kind of do an accent that's not a southern one sometimes.
Southern. You've destroyed the water elemental core and received its power. Change Cheshire to his water form by pressing X.
Let's
You
see
just
that
fucked
wet
it
boy.
right up. Wet boy, wet boy. Oh my gosh! I like that the
Oh
hair
my
just keeps
goodness.
getting sillier.
It really does.
Interact with the water elemental source to absorb its power and change the water level of the surrounding area. I just slurp this bad boy up. Alright, Cheshi, let's go. Motherfucking hydro pump.
Let's go!
I can't reach that one, hold on. Bleh. Fucking Metal Gear Ray ass water cannon.
Out the mouth.
Saves my funny little game. Alright, what we got around here? We got this thing. Taking this. Don't know what it is. Not gonna bother looking at it.
We
There's
don't
a
have
wisp up
time
there.
for that.
Blah! Who's this guy?
Pop that sucker right out.
I saw in a vision you would save me. Perhaps us meeting is fate.
Goddamn bullseye. Hold on,
Looks like he's been through some things.
I need to learn about bullseye. Hold up. Where's bullseye at?
There's a character in Genshin that does a big ol' water beam lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not out of his mouth, though.
No.
Bullseye. Height sticks out like a sore thumb. Weight just heavy enough to not get blown away. Personality single-minded. Hobby fortune telling. Bullseye is a wisp with a one-track mind and a teensy obsession with fortune telling. She wants to meet the person of her dreams, and she's tried every thinkable way to do so. Tarot cards, crystal ball, horoscopes, you name it. Her favorite is actually throwing knives with her as the target. In this game, luck is determined by your aim and your throwing arm. It sounds a bit cruel, but it's garnered quite a bit of attention just from its novelty. The hard part is that Bullseye herself gets to move around while you throw, so most whips can barely even hit her in the first place, let alone the target on her hood. If anyone would be able to make a perfect toss, Bullseye would surely consider them to be the one, but no one has been lucky enough to do so yet. Please don't say not out his mouth, though, and not follow up, because you know where the mind goes. Where does the mind go, Venom? Just out of curiosity, where does your mind go in this scenario?
You guys.
Venom's the one that said it.
You guys. What does he do? He like holds out his hand?
Pew.
I know there's like a
Yeah,
summoning circle
yeah.
thing. I don't know. I'm always on the receiving end of the fucking water beam, so I don't know what's going on until like half of my screen is just water.
Yeah, he just summons it out of his hand.
I'll be standing there with my little guy, and then all of a sudden, just right in his face.
Yep.
No warning.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about. At least this bit will hold us up no problem. Right?
Sure. You ready to see what fun things we can do with the water beam?
Water beam.
Pew!
Yes. Yes.
Cute.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Go back. We can use it to scoot around on Big Leaf.
Cool.
I love scooting.
Who doesn't love a good scoot? Blah!
Cheshire.
Get out of here, you.
we got in here? All sorts of good shit.
Treasure.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. But wait, there's more.
Well, there was. I think that was the last of it, probably. Who can
The
say
frame
for
rate didn't like those last ones.
I always love the happy little song that plays whenever you've gotten like a new elemental core and like you beat the boss.
Cheshire, you can swim? I'll
You
pass.
can
I don't
swim?
want to get my
Look
head
at him go.
He's swimming like an otter.
Wee bye,
my goodness,
Cereza.
Like a big patchwork otter.
Oh shit, he got too far away.
Oh.
Whoops. Oh, hold up. I gotta... Here we go. Blah! Oh, damn. Oh. Battle time.
Cheshire, let's go! How do you like this? Yes!
Nom nom.
Yum yum.
We did it with the power of water.
Now what all's going on in there?
Stuff. Sorry, I'm checking Discord messages.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, nearly fucking knocking a bunch of shit off my desk. So that is a contraption, is what that is.
Okay.
That is a thing that we are going to use in a moment. I'm gonna make these flowers bloom real quick, make them look real pretty. Sounds like a puzzle mechanic. It is. Fun puzzle. Nom nom nom. Eating all of these flower petals. Delicious.
Yum yum.
Nom nom. Okay, hold on. Let's over here. We got like a bridge. Blah. Oh. Hold up. Oh no. Not what I expected to happen. Let's go. Let's cross the bridge real quick. See what's over here. Is this anything? What is this? Where am I? Who's there? Oh, it's a secret chest. Oh, cool. I didn't expect to be able to do that.
It is done.
Wait, so if you accidentally put the game in an unwinnable state, it automatically detects it, or was that just a specific way you fucked up? That was just a specific way I fucked up. If Cheshire is too far away from Bayonetta for too long. Like, I suppose that technically it is to just as sort of like a precaution against like accidentally potentially soft locking yourself by having them too far away from each other to actually like progress the game. Like, if that is the intention of that, it would not surprise me. It would make sense. Okay. Oh, I guess Cereza just has to kind of hang out here real quick. Blah. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Cheshire,
oh,
Cheshire,
it's happening
Cheshire.
again.
Oh, no!
It's happening again.
I went too far. Shit.
Too many beans. Too many beans on that Cheshire.
Let's try again. You bargled too hardle. Blah. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh no! Oh god, okay. Blah. Blah. Oh cool, another dead witch child. I accidentally jumped in the water. God damn it. Alright, let me help this spirit set free.
Having so much fun with this splashing around. And now there's a dead body.
And there they go.
Bye.
Have fun. And how old does a witch have to be to like be condemned to hell for all eternity? Is it just automatic?
Did she make a demon pact yet?
Well, I'm sure they'll be fine. I got some pita chips and hummus before the stream today.
Congratulations.
Because I really wanted pita chips and hummus.
Valid.
And usually I go for like spicy hummus, because I like spicy hummus. I like spice. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Blech.
And today what I got was I got Boar's Head sweet chili garlic hummus.
That sounds good.
And it is good. It is a little bit more on the sweet side than it is chili, which I was a little bit disappointed in, but like it's not bad. And the garlic's pretty good. Garlic tasty.
Garlic is always good.
Garlic very tasty. Oh, Morgana, hi. So I've been up to some stuff.
Cereza, thank Sheba you're safe. Morgana's projection appeared before her once again. She seemed relieved. Cereza, you look different. Did something happen, my dear?
I'm confident now.
Morgana, I defeated a giant monster. You should have seen it.
Unable to contain her childish glee, Cereza explained how they had taken down the Jabberwock. It is a miracle you escaped unscathed. I thought I told you to find a safe place and stay put.
Yeah, I didn't do
But
that.
I must admit, I am surprised. Perhaps you have grown more than I thought. Words of praise from Morgana were as rare as igloos in Inferno. It took all of Cereza's willpower not to jump for joy. I believe you're ready for more powerful magic techniques. They will allow you to draw out the true strength of your familiar. Listen, Cereza. I have begun my preparations to get you out of that forest.
What?
The strength of the fairy magic that protects Avalon is immense. It will require an equally powerful spell to break. I have begun my incantation, but it will take until dawn to complete. You must survive until then.
Moss.
Yes, ma'am.
Skill at controlling a demon determines one's worth as a witch. Remember this if you hope to take on any more monsters in that forest.
and live to tell the tale.
Well, that was neat.
After Morgana's spectre had vanished, Cheshire let out an angry growl.
Oh, Morgana always talks like that. Don't worry, I know you're not just some kind of weapon. But it wouldn't kill you to listen to my advice once in a while.
Cheshire snorted in response.
Ugh, you're hopeless.
And with that, Cereza's good mood disappeared as quickly as it had come.
I like the idea of Morgana giving her just like the most basic of fucking compliments, and Cereza just being like, "Oh, thank you," but inside she's like screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, here's this guy again. Oh, he's steaming. He's so mad. Chapter 8, Torn. Oh no! Ominous.
That's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Come here!
So I was thinking about this game prior to today's stream, and remembering that there is one, like, there's a couple really cool moments towards the end of the game. A couple moments that I would maybe describe as cathartic that I'm excited to get to. And there is one really, really cool boss that I'm really excited to get to.
I'm excited to see it. I don't know what's happening.
Whoa, where am I going? Let's go this way. What's over here? Oh shit, hold up. Okay, we're good. I don't think I can actually... Can I do anything over here? Hold on. Nope, nope. Oh, hold up. Okay, we're good. Fuck, shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're good. We got there. Oh, wow. I feel like those guys don't usually die just from the Vine Whip attack.
No, not usually.
He's becoming stronger.
We are stronger now. Alright, lower the water even further. Go get this chest real quick.
Cool!
Cool. Yeah, come on. There we go. Head on down here, hop on the big leaf. Oh, we might actually be able to do something over here now. Nope, still can't do anything over there. Alright. What do we got over here? Anything new? I don't think this is the kind of game that would like... Oh, no! Where did I just...
In the water, you can't swim.
No.
Too much hair.
No, my hair.
She would just go down like a rock with that, wouldn't she?
Probably, yeah.
Just the weight of it.
There's a lot of hair there. Oh, hold on, I gotta... There we go. No, see, Bayonetta would make, like, arm floaties out of her hair. That's a weird
I don't
mental
think that
image.
would help at all.
That's a weird thing to think about. I'm gonna be real with you.
She doesn't know how to turn into Sneck yet.
Wait.
She can't turn into Sneck. That's the only way she knows how to swim.
She does sink like a rock in the main games as well.
She does.
She can just also breathe underwater is the thing. But she can't do that yet.
Morgana hasn't taught her that cool trick.
Which is weird, because that seems like it would be like basic survival 101 stuff, right?
A great thing to teach a child.
Very strange that Morgana hasn't done anything like that.
Well, probably because the don't go in the fucking water Cereza bit didn't sink in.
Perhaps. Alright, let's... Where are we fucking going? We're going this way. I just want Bayonetta with water wings and a life preserver. Hey, cool.
Woo! Contraption?
More stuff to fuck with. More puzzle mechanics. How do I get down from here? Hold up. Let me just yoink. Here we go. Whee! Alright, I want to go back towards the beginning of this, see if there's anything new that I can get to. Shit. Doesn't seem like there is. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything.
Nothing worth backtracking for yet?
Nah. I could probably be making better use of this if I wasn't just like constantly blasting. Sometimes
But anyway, you started
Probably.
blasting.
So anyway.
It is a fun mechanic, so I get why it happens.
I just want to go, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go. What? Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Is that what we're dealing with here? Get out of here. Ow. Fine, I didn't want to open that chest anyway. Fuck you guys. We're gonna teach a child how to swim? Poppycock. They can wait until they can turn into a giant walrus for that. Giant walrus would be fun to turn into. I won't deny it. Alright, let's get this Tierna note taken care of.
They let you be a tiny walrus in, I think, a banjo game.
Yeah.
Just a little guy, though.
They let you be a tiny lot of things in the banjo games.
So small.
Like a washing machine.
Can't fit a load in there.
Save my game. And I think one of them is like a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
There's a termite.
I don't remember the pumpkin.
I think that was in Banjo-Tooie, maybe? First four figures just made a statue. I'm pretty sure. My child will never learn to swim. Why are you learning to swim? What do you need to go in the water for?
Although now I'm kind of wondering if like they took the whole Bayonetta just fucking sinks until she gets the upgrade as like a
Yeah.
like, you know how they did like the witch hunt tests? Sorry, I have it in my mind, but I can't turn it into words.
Take your time.
The witch hunters would be like, okay, if she throw the girl in the water, whatever happens, she's a witch or she's dead.
If she sinks and drowns, then she was human. If she floats, she's a witch and we kill her.
Yeah, that whole
I can
thing
never
where they didn't
I can
think
never remember if it
humans
was
could
the
float.
Yeah. Just say you wanted to kill a bunch of people. It's so much simpler.
No, they have to know that we're doing it for moral reasons.
But yeah, I couldn't remember if it was like what the order was. It was like the sinking, the floating, I don't...
If they float.
Yeah, because they're made of wood. That's why they burn so well. This is a reference to a Monty Python bit. Thank you, everybody, for
Oh,
coming.
okay. I was like, is Gage trying to gaslight me right now?
No. No. No, the whole fucking bit is just like, why do you burn a witch? Oh, because they're made of wood. Okay, and what does wood do? It floats. Okay, what else floats? A duck. Exactly. So if she weighs the same as a duck, she's a witch. And so they weigh her with a duck, and she weighs the same as a duck. So they burn her.
I'm learning things today.
I gotta rewatch Holy Grail at some point.
Yes!
I wonder if that holds up.
I can't remember the last time I watched it.
I remember seeing the musical on like a school trip to New York.
Ooh.
That doesn't hold up from what I remember of it, unfortunately.
Oh no. Bless you.
Thank you.
Why are we so sneezy today?
Storms are coming through.
Storms are coming.
Storms are coming.
Well, it's been raining here now, so pollen's going down and the pressure is going down. Meaning my sinuses are going sneeze time.
Sneeze time.
At least that means they're moving.
Yeah.
Mario
Yeah, they
Party
haven't
Toad
hurt
voice.
today,
Sneeze
so.
time.
Sneeze time.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
Hi.
My, you managed to defeat the ferocious Jabberwock. It's hard to believe you were the same girl who I found sobbing all alone in a dark nightmare. You truly have grown strong.
His signal's coming in a lot clearer this time.
Really?
Well, she has been breaking shit all over the place.
You still haven't told me your name.
I am Luca.
There it is.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Get him out of here! I don't want to listen to anything he wants to say.
Give it a chance.
Ugh.
He's just a little lad here who's a fae.
I am going to stick his head in a toilet.
Just a small fae.
Trapped deep in the heart of this forest by a powerful
Tiny
curse.
fae.
But as a witch, I believe you have the power to break that curse.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
What is it?
Audrey's
sounded
mood
annoyed
has
with my
tanked.
knees.
That particular
Gosh.
is one I know all too well.
You are also trying to
I'm
find
sorry,
your
he's
mother.
ruined my mood.
Yes. Even after countless moons, my mother still waits for me outside the forest.
Yeah?
I want to go to her, to dry her tears. Cereza, please break my curse. If you destroy the final elemental core and come to the heart of the forest, my dream, our dream, will become a reality.
Our dream.
We can leave this forest together. I will help you save your mother, and we can all live as families once again.
That sounds legit. I believe every word you say.
Look on. I understand. I'll do my best.
It looks like it
I
should
want to know more
be
about
pronounced
you.
like Lukeon.
There is so much we have in common.
I feel the same way. I have never met another who understood my pain, shared my dream.
He gets points for not saying truth every other line, but I'm still not happy about this.
Remembering the dream sent Cereza's young heart aflutter. Cheshire noticed Cereza's flushed cheeks and stared at her inquisitively.
Oh, it's nothing.
I don't know if I've mentioned it. I
Anyways,
absolutely
there is
love
something
Cheshire's
I
body
should explain
language in
when I
this
have the
game.
chance.
Cereza told Cheshire the reason
I
she
think
had
it's a lot of
entered
fun.
Avalon Forest. Look
He
on,
is
appearing
fun.
in her
The
dream.
lad move.
Her quest to save her
Big
mother,
lad.
and the power she was promised that waited at the heart of the forest.
Definitely not a
Cheshire
trap.
was speechless. Entering the forest based on a half-remembered promise from a boy in a dream?
Cheshire has a point.
I know what it sounds like, but it's all coming true. The elemental cores were just as Lucaon said, right? These are more than mere dreams.
If he did not return to Inferno soon, Cheshire would surely die. The thought that he was chasing the whims of a love-struck child sent his blood boiling with rage. If I don't make it back to Inferno, the last thing I do in this miserable world will be tearing you limb from limb, roared the furious demon.
Lucaon could teach you a thing or two about how to talk to a lady. Nothing. Come on, let's go find that core.
If you need to learn how to talk to a lady, ask Lukeon, apparently. To be fair, Cheshire has a point. Yeah, he does. That's going to make their character development and how this chapter plays out make sense and not be infuriating. Now, I will say, I know it's Lukeon. Like, it's literally Lukeon. But just hold off on judgment a little bit till you see where this all goes.
Cereza and Cheshire
Okay.
came across a pool where lily
She's
pads
already
stretched
judged.
as far as the eye could see.
Just bear with it.
Just how long would it take
Okay.
for this lily to grow?
The face was shown and she's
Instilling
having none
all
of
the
it.
forest's diligent
I
workings.
don't like him.
This lily pad is something else. How did it possibly get so big?
Must be something to do with all the magic in this forest.
You said it, Cheshire. Alright, there's a chest down here that I want to make sure I get before we move on. I will say, this Lucaon also looks better than Lucaon in Bayonetta 3.
This is true.
The stylization is doing him a lot of favors.
This is extremely true.
Because, like, on the whole, I still have fun with Bayonetta 3, just, like, playing it more than anything. But, like, I have gripes. Various gripes. As I'm sure I've made clear when we,
Grapes.
played it. Grapes. How about that? Blah. that. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that bit in that cutscene about Morgana being like, I'm gonna make you stronger, here you go, wasn't like just them saying anything. Like, it feels like from
She
like
meant it.
Yeah, like a game mechanic point of view, I am actually stronger after that cutscene happened. Which is nice. I like hitting things and they die faster. Oh, hold on. There's something over there? One second. I don't think I can. Hold on. Can we go back down just a little bit? Go back down just a little bit. Cheshire, can you come over here real quick? Cheshire, can you come over? No, there's nothing over here. Okay. Alright. Keep going up. Okay, we're good. Boing. Alright, we got a thing over here. Yeah. Give me this. Thank you. Grab that.
Cheshire!
These lily pads are proving to be useful. They can be boats, stepping stones, and nothing else. Cutscene again.
Well, who do we have here? Frankly, I'm surprised you've made it this far.
Your confidence in me is touching.
You took care of the monstrous Jabberwock, violent even by fairy standards. I never expected a witch to come along and beat him. And you've destroyed another elemental core. But you don't seem happy.
Yeah, we're going through some character development.
No, we're fine. Hey, how about telling us where we can find the last elemental core? You know, don't you?
Yes, I've often said hurrying will get you nowhere.
You sound like my teacher. Come on, don't hold out on us.
Dear, dear. The final elemental core is in a particularly tricky part of this forest. Inside a fortress where only the most malicious of the fairies reside. No one who has entered that fortress has ever made it out. Still sure you want to go?
Yeah, I got a good feeling.
Oh, we'll go.
It's
all
fine.
right.
It's
I'm
fine.
a witch, and I'm way stronger now than when I set foot in this forest.
We can hope. But with your teamwork, maybe you don't have much to worry about. I'm tired of those cruel fairies myself. I'm hoping you can show them what's what.
I'll give them a good walloping. Advice from Ignis. The White Wolf's footprints on the map represents where Ignis suggests you should go next. Use it when feeling lost.
Ooh.
Your next destination is a bit out of the way. Here, I'll show you. Ah, it's over there. It's over here. The leafy nook.
Whee!
Ignis recommends going here next. Not yet. Let me upgrade and save first. I gotta get this taken care of. I got upgrades to get. Look at all this. Look at the stuff I can get. What's this? Shift Strike. Change elements with Cheshire while dodging or attacking to transform while
Ooh,
continuing your combo.
fancy.
Eat up. Good job.
And then what can we get on CEREZA'S side? We got a couple. We can get a couple big upgrades if we can find. Ooh, Multi-Bind 2. Further increases the capacity of the spell cooldown gauge, allowing CEREZA to use Thornbind 3 times in quick succession. Also, mixing potency, absorption 2, recover more magic. Don't know what that is. Infernal Bond 2. Pickup Wave. Pick up Cheshire to create a small shockwave that stuns nearby enemies. That doesn't sound too bad. But I like multi-bind.
Does this work?
This works.
Yes!
Hello.
Hi. Alright, save my game. And then we'll head off in the direction that Ignis recommends. So coming up on our soft cap, I feel like I could keep going at least for a little bit.
Are you sure?
I think so, yeah.
Whatever you wanna do.
Just gotta budget your time wisely.
Don't dawdle now.
Oh, there he goes.
Ignis, this is the slowest walk you could do down the stairs, but it's fine.
Ignis has very tiny legs. He can't help it.
It's gotta take bigger steps.
Alright, Colm had something for us. Oh! Aw. The swings. What's up, Colm? Thanks for saving our friends. This is some thanks from everyone.
Thank you.
Ooh! If you find any wisps, tell them to come here. I'm sure they'd be lost and scared alone. That was a pretty good thanks.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello!
Hello!
Don't dawdle now.
And here we go. Don't dawdle now. Alright, so let's see. Oh, that way. Alright, let's just slurp this up real quick. Grab that. Lake Nimue.
Like Lady of?
Oh, the tooth. Okay, got it.
Squeaky tooth.
Oh, I forgot one of the things I was going to say about the Monty Python and the Holy Grail musical.
What's up?
So, one of the characters that gets added to the musical is the Lady of the Lake. She shows up for one scene really early on, and then is gone for a good chunk of the play until she shows up, like, halfway through to sing a song called Whatever Happened to My Part. Which is a good bit, but I remember when I saw it, the song, in the middle of the song, she made a joke about, like, the whole, like, Britney Spears shaving her head thing, which I think was a dated reference even at the time that, like, we saw that play. And then also, in retrospect, is pretty tasteless. Ow.
They can't all be winners, unfortunately.
Yeah, but they should be. And if they aren't, then it's a skill issue. Oh, that's right. The musical's called Spam-A-Lot, is what it is.
Vaguely remembering this.
And every musical can be a true gamer shark like you, Gage. I know, but they should try. Just because they can't doesn't mean that they shouldn't make an effort. Okay. I'm trying to... Ah! Can't jump over there. Damn. Alright. Hold on. I think I need to leave Cheshire over here so that he can Baja Blast the target. You think Fiddler on the Roof can win at Fortnite? I have never seen Fiddler on the Roof, so I can't make that determination.
No input.
I haven't seen it recently enough to weigh in.
Where? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I see. I'm gonna... Yeah. Alright, let me just hop on back over here. How about that? Got it. Oh, shit. Okay. Woo! Nailed it.
There you go.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes!
I try really hard. Okay, so if I can hop onto it from there, then, realistically speaking, I gotta, please let me down, get me off of this thing. Should be able to just, all right, no, oh, okay. Is all it takes just like... Oh, alright. I can send it back the opposite direction. I wasn't sure if I could. Good to know. So then I should be able to make this jump. Yeah! Just yoink. Dun, 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 dun. Now I have a fun little bridge to use so that I don't have to deal with that shit again.
Hooray!
Yay! Progress, shortcuts. We're doing it. Things are happening in the video game. Ah, fuck!
Ah, jeez.
Ah, beans.
What are you
Okay.
doing, fairies?
Oh. Let me... Yeah. Yeah. What the hell is this thing fucking going ham for? Oh, because I gotta do that. That makes sense. Okay, get Cereza over here. And one more.
Cheshire, over here!
And another tier to know we go. compression. That sounds fun.
Like the bra?
I don't know if it's like the bra. No. I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm sorry.
Totally caught me off guard.
I wasn't sure if I was being sandbagged or not, so I just let it go.
Oh. You're good, don't worry.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting it.
No,
So
I
I'm just
wasn't
like,
either.
I don't know.
What?
I was just like, I don't know how to respond to this.
You're getting punished.
Okay, Cheshire, you gotta get your magic back, Cheshire. Alright. Cheshire, blast that guy! What the... Oh no, she's learning about punishment. That's gonna kind of become, like, her whole thing. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Ow. Dick. Nom nom. Oh shit. I'm not sure why the other, like, elemental, like, charge attacks aren't, like, having a follow-up like the normal one does. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to.
Feel like that needs some double checking.
Cheshire, moisten that bitch. It's one way to put it. He is getting moistened. Sees monstrous Fae getting bound and tied up by horribly painful vines. God, I wish that were me. Cal, you got something to tell us? This is a safe space, maybe.
Usually.
But watch out. Whoa! Any second now. Any second now. There we go. I was getting worried for a moment there. Ooh! It's pretty. Tier Nano complete.
Eh.
Cool. New Sanctuary. Got no new skills to learn right now.
Let's take a break.
We can go ahead and save real quick. Oh, it's not a safe space in the slightest, but I don't think I have anything more that needs to be said. try to make it as safe a space as possible. Possible? What?
Thinking about throwing your Cheshire around again? Think about tossing that Chesh? There you go. Feel better?
I feel a little better. That was pretty fun. What the fuck is over here? I hear something. Oh!
Oh, a child.
It's a little guy. Oh!
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you got some Mossy!
Mossy.
Thanks for the help. I'm gonna find a place for a nap. Mossy. Height, regular-sized houseplant. Weight, small clump of moss. Personality, carefree. Hobby, sunbathing. Mossy has a reputation for taking things slow, even for a wisp. The large part of his day is spent sunbathing, and he lays so perfectly still that the grass tends to grow straight over him. That doesn't bother old Mossy at all. Nothing makes him happier than a good nap in a soft blanket of sunlight. One would think that lying out in the open would make him an easy fairy target, but he blends in with the surrounding shrubbery so much the fairies don't seem to notice him much anyway. The other wisps find his bright outlook and laid-back disposition to be a breath of fresh air, and sometimes wisps will congregate together to sprawl out with him. Woe be the wisp that would unsuspectingly take one of Mossy's favorite sunbathing spots, though. The calm-natured wisp will blow up like a cannon.
I love him.
I
just want a game about the wisps.
All the wisps are really good, honestly. I question their methods of measuring height and weight. They seem kind of inconsistent.
No, it's great.
Okay,
it's the
fair enough.
way.
Fair enough. Oh, hold up. Ah, fuck! Die fire. Alright, where are we going? We're going this way. Woo, woo, woo. No, faster. Is this perhaps where the start of the break in the relationship begins? Cheshire gotta go fast?
I like when he goes bleh.
Bleh. Alright, here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Big attack. Oh, oh shit. Where's the other guy? Hello? Oh. That's where he was. Hello. Ooh.
Okay.
What's your name? Sparkana.
Wicked wizard.
He's got some zappies. There. Oh, they're not in good. They're not on good terms with each other right now, as seen through their animations. It's probably fine. Nothing will come of this. I'm sure. Let's do a quick body slam, flip over some rocks. And I think that's all we can do up here. Alright. Oh. Oh, I wanted to get that. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can... Without hitting the... whirlpool! Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, that's fine then.
Wrong way.
Ooh, it's sass. Uh-oh. Again.
Whee!
Can't even control the elements. Pathetic.
Cereza, be nice.
She's trying it on. She's trying on being mean for a bit.
Steering the lily pad every
She's entering her mean era.
Cheshire, slow down.
She's practicing being a bad bitch.
I'm soaked. I told you to go slow.
Hello, Haley VD Pim. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Yes, it's Bayonetta. One of the good Bayonettas.
Baby Bayo. Hello.
Hey Gage, that pull from that podcast server I'm in is happening right now and about to end. I feel almost like how I'd be feeling if Drakengard won because a secret of Evermore is being chosen over police knots. And it's partially my fault. I sold people on Evermore. I'm a bad person.
I don't remember what any of these things are except for Drakengard a little bit.
Police Knots is a Kojima game, I believe? I mainly know Police Knots because I follow a guy who was responsible for a fan-made localization patch for it.
Mmm.
Who's there?
How
Oh.
could this be?
Oh, shit.
Before Cereza stood
Mummy?
her mother.
Mommy?
Mummy? Is it really you?
Yes, Cereza, your mother is here in the middle of the fairy woods.
Yes, my dearest Cereza.
Nothing weird about this.
It's definitely Mummy and not a fairy trap, even though everything up to this point has been fairy traps.
You can definitely trust that I am your mummy. Why am I giving her this voice?
Cereza.
Mummy? Is that you?
There's no way this could be a trap. Oh.
Come this way.
Oh no. Things are breaking down.
Please don't go.
Uh-oh.
Mummy, wait! Mummy, please!
Baby have trauma.
I'm coming, Mummy! Don't leave me again!
That's not traumatic.
Get that mummy out of here.
With a blood-chilling scream that echoed through the trees.
Hey, Cereza, how you feeling after that? You doing okay? Yeah, she's fine.
Just gotta walk it off.
Mummy.
Cheshire's strike had shattered the illusion, but it had taken a frightful toll on Cereza. She collapsed to her knees, her mother's final screams still ringing in her ears.
Cal is correct. Bayonetta's mom died in all 3 games.
Cereza.
At least
He
once.
told her to hurry.
There's some
and put
timey
a move
bullshit
on,
going on
but
in
the
all of them.
tears
It's
would
fine.
not stop. Come on.
There is an answer to
Go
that, and we'll get to it after the
shame. You'd be
cutscene.
face down at the bottom of that cliff. With each passing moment, the demon became increasingly annoyed.
Raggy, you gotta get off my desk. You're being disruptive.
Cheshire! How could you? How could you do that to her?
Unable to take Cheshire's abuse any longer, Cereza leapt to her feet. Behind her tears, Cereza's eyes burned with fury.
Baby Angui.
I save you, and this is the thanks I get. Maybe if you weren't so helpless, I wouldn't need to fight all your battles. Cheshire was not about to back down.
Why am I not surprised? I wouldn't expect a demon like you to understand anyway. And just so we're clear, you say I'm weak, but you can't survive without me either. Remember?
Look at you! You wouldn't last 5 minutes in this forest without me. Their fight was quickly reaching its boiling point. Then came the straw that broke the demon's back.
Don't forget who summoned you here. Why don't you just behave like a proper demon and do as I say?
Cheshire's eyes narrowed. For a second, he was quiet. Cheshire broke the silence with a threatening growl.
I wish I'd never summoned you! Good. That's it. We're through.
Babies,
Cereza's
please.
final words echoed off the trees. Then all was still.
This can only lead to good things. Chapter 9.
Babies.
Alone again.
Babies.
Babies! I'm pretty sure her mom died when she was adult Cereza during the war in Old Vigrid. So, oh god, what's the timeline? There was the war between the Umbra and the Lumen, and the Umbra won, but then that's when normal humans did the witch hunts. And I think Rosa died during the witch hunts. To fucking what's his ass? Lopter? The
Technically, yes.
the dude we're not friends with from 2. The babies. And then shortly after that, Jean sealed Cereza or something. I don't remember exactly how that all works, honestly. Things got kind of weird there for a little bit due to timey-wimey bullshit. I think just the Lumen and Umbran War, the witch hunts were happening at the same time. No, I think it was one and then the other, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's covered in fucking Luca's dad's journal in the first game.
Thanks, Luca's dad. You were a real one.
Yeah, then you got torn the fuck apart by angels. It was real gross, and Luca had to see the whole
I can get through
thing.
this forest fine by myself. I'm not scared.
Oh, she's so scared. Do we have any skills to learn right now? Oh, Cheshire's
Oh,
skill
his
tree
tree is
here.
gone.
Rip.
Oh no!
Rip.
She's so sad. The sudden appearance of Cereza threatening the balance of chaos and darkness, that's what jump-started the war, didn't it?
Well, her parents boned, and nobody liked that.
Nobody liked it at all. Like, I'm pretty
Everybody
sure
disliked that.
Baldur got banished from the Lumen Sages entirely. but Rosa was only imprisoned, and then Cereza was mostly raised by Morgana because they were just like, we don't fucking want this kid here. Get her out. Send her to the other one that we don't want here. But exactly why they don't want Morgana there is a secret. What could the reason be?
Oh,
Will we ever
secret.
know? Oh, this place looks nice. This looks inviting.
They were all jealous of her sick ass hat.
Hey, Gage.
I like
Gage.
these,
I'm sorry. Gage, can you do me a favor and die?
What is this?
Cal, why are you so rude?
No.
Cal!
We need to put you in timeout.
An
So
odd
aggro.
structure appeared out of the gloom, towering.
Cal
before
means in the
Cereza.
video game, but
You can do this on your own.
I like these 2D smoke effects they got going on in the background there. I find that very charming.
I have timeout abilities. I could.
can you do me a favor and die in Minecraft? In Minecraft.
If you
That's
die
what-
in the game, you die for real. That's what Frankie Muniz did. He's dead now.
No, he survived that movie.
It's true.
Other people
Audrey
didn't.
just wish it wasn't.
I'm not careful. Oh,
I have nothing against him. I don't know what he's up to anymore.
Honestly, trying to connect the games is hurting my head. 3 ain't even fully connected, but at the same time, somehow connecting it. This game actually connects 3 to the others a little bit more. But that's
Which
fine.
you think they would have just fucking done with 3, but instead we all got called idiots for it.
Flames everywhere. Even Morgana's hardest training doesn't make me sweat this much. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. It's not a dry heat. This is such a misty forest.
there could be fairies anywhere. I've got to keep quiet.
Bayonetta, this is a sneaking mission. Oh. I think there might actually be stealth mechanics in this sequence.
These fire effects are very satisfying to watch.
They're really cool.
So stylish.
Everything in this game is very satisfying to look at. Okay, I can't do shit with this. Damn, it's almost like I'm going to come through this area again with with goddamn Cheshire in tow, and might have an opportunity to go some of these directions I'm not going right now. But that would be ridiculous, because Cheshire and Bayonetta are not on good terms right now, clearly.
Rip.
Rip.
Dead.
Cheshire's dead, everybody. Cheshire's dead. Honestly, what would have been an amazing thing that could have happened in the third game, they fused the homunculi to the angels. At least we both have new threats and the angels. And the angels. Oh, and we have new threats and the angels. Okay. I thought there was more to that sentence.
Instead, we have Bayonetta dies every time you do anything remotely cool in game.
Realistically
Yes.
speaking, anytime we properly dodge an attack in another universe, in another timeline, a Bayonetta dies from not dodging the attack. That's how that works. Uh-oh. Cereza alone. Cereza does not yet have the powers to defeat an enemy on her own. Use your Umbran arts to bind enemies and proceed forward. Beep.
Cereza was on her own this time.
Oh.
Cereza!
This pickle.
Just grab this real quick.
No.
Oh, alright. I mean, if you put it that way. Just yank it a little bit.
Haley, if they'd given her reason to, like, actually be distracted during those cutscenes instead of just standing around watching herself die, like, 40 fucking times, then maybe it would be compelling. I'm sorry. I'm getting back into this mindset again, and I need to stop.
No,
I have a
go on.
lot of feelings about
He's
Bayonetta
getting
3.
mad, you guys!
I have a lot of feelings about Bayonetta 3, and they're not good ones. I'm sorry I'm like this.
Ow, fuck, shit. Eep. Eep. I'm in danger. Ah, fuck! I ran right back into the path of that one. Oh no!
When did you do that?
Oh, glitch into the box.
I go.
Boy, this is just those side order floors all over again.
Eep. Yee.
That's it.
Quick, baby Bayo, pull the lever. Oh, they're so mad.
Stomping their little feet.
Take a deep breath, Audrey. Remember your blood pressure.
It was a bad time.
Everyone hated it. I was having fun, kinda. I was playing
I'm
the game,
glad
though.
you were
Cereza
having
had
fun
certainly
playing the
grown
game.
stronger since entering the forest. But even so, making her way alone was proving more difficult than expected. If only Cheshire were here.
No, I'm better off without that
Bayonetta
beast.
being less than
I can
capable
make
in
it
this
through
game
this
makes
forest
sense because she's
myself.
still baby Bayo. Oh, there's Cheshire.
Cereza heard a familiar voice. It was Cheshire. Injured, he was fleeing from a group of fairies.
They hurt my cat?
That's rude.
Not my problem.
I could never.
Somehow, Cereza had made it through. Solo adventuring was turning out much more difficult than she had anticipated. The optimism she had right after splitting up with Cheshire was long gone. Speaking of Cheshire,
Excuse me.
Cereza couldn't help remembering him.
You know, Cereza, if solo adventuring is such a problem, you could always party up with somebody. I'm just saying. It's kind of rough just being a single DPS out there. You need, like, at least a healer on your team.
Girl's not even DPS.
She's like a
She-
support class.
She's supported most right now.
I like it when they hide Cereza where she can't see the enemies, but then pans the camera up so that we do. Cereza, have you considered Luigi? What? I don't understand. Cal, please explain the joke so that it's not funny anymore.
A colossal iron
Consider
structure
Luigi.
stood before her eyes.
Just
It
in
was
general?
a fort built by the fairies.
Have you considered?
I'm thinking about it. I gotta pre-order that HD, like, remaster of the second Luigi's Mansion when I get the chance.
I am quite interested in that, actually.
Cereza once
I really
again
liked that
spotted
game.
Cheshire. Incapacitated by his wounds, he was surrounded by fairies.
Oh no,
What
kitty.
has he gotten himself into now?
Meow meow.
Not going to worry about it.
You should maybe worry about it a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh no.
But before she knew what she was doing, Cereza had set off in Cheshire's direction.
Do you think there's, like, part of Cereza that's just like, oh shit, wait, that's right, my mom made me that doll.
That's probably part of it, at least.
No, she cared Cheshire. She cared him.
But also, oh shit, my mom made me that doll that he is inhabiting.
Oh, fuck. I don't actually want to lose that now that I'm thinking about it.
Already lost Mummy once today.
Take that. I would read these documents, but they're really long. And this is not a book club stream.
Not a book club.
Not today.
I gotta get back to the book club at some point. I still need to finish reading that Dishonored novel. So that I can play another Dishonored game. It's pretty good so far. It's got a lot of pages.
Who is he talking to?
Oh, that's a big guy.
The fairies had captured Cheshire. Within their ranks was one regal-looking fairy who stood out from all the others. He appeared to be talking to Cheshire, but it was too far to hear what he was saying.
What does that fairy want with Cheshire?
The fairies carried him into some kind of fortress.
Cheshire!
Forgetting the peril of her situation, Cereza rushed to follow the fairies into their stronghold.
What a happy
No
door.
good.
It's a fun door.
There must be another way in.
It's not Baldur, Cal. Ah, the White Wolf.
You!
The elusive white wolf had appeared right before Cereza.
Alucard.
It called out to her before running away.
That thing's like a Beanie Baby. I need to get it back so I can sell it for hundreds of dollars in 10 years. Remember how that was going to be the case?
Going? You know another
They say that
entrance?
for every collectible, and then like there'll be a one-off where one person manages to do it, and then every grandpa within a 10-mile radius is like, see, it works.
Ah yes, Beanie Babies, the original NFTs.
I just bought myself a bunch of baseball cards. They're gonna be worth millions someday. Oh my fucking god.
That being said, Natalie recently shared a Facebook post with the house that was just like somebody had like a bunch of Beanie Babies they were selling. And I spotted a couple in there that I kind of wanted, and they were all like super cheap, like $5 to $10 I think they were selling them for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on,
This
cutscene.
fortress is crawling with fairies. I think you should sit this one out.
But the wolf just stared at her, showing no
Ominous.
signs of moving. Let's go together, the wolf's determined eyes seemed to be saying to her.
Those are some pretty fucked up determined eyes, I'm gonna be honest.
You know, to be honest, I was a little scared going alone. Don't tell Cheshire I said that.
Oh wait, that's actually a really cool wolf.
And so, Cereza and the White Wolf infiltrated deep into the enemy's stronghold.
It is a pretty cool wolf. Good thing we don't know any characters in these games that are associated with wolves right now. Anyway. I'm not surprised because the game's art style rules. You're right. But there were a couple in there that I was interested in. Like, so when I was a kid, my parents got me these two Beanie Babies that were...
Cheshire, just what have you gotten yourself into this time?
They were basically like misprints. There was a chameleon Beanie Baby that was supposed to have like the sort of like... It's kind of like the head ridges that like chameleons have. And it was like rainbow tie-dye. And then there was an iguana that had like spines across its back that was like black and blue tie-dye. But there were a few of those where the iguana had the iguana coloring, but the chameleon like head plate thing. And then the chameleon had the chameleon coloring, but the iguana's spines. And I had one of each misprint. And this lot that Natalie had showed us had one of those misprinted chameleons in it. I was just like, oh, that'd be nice to have, because that I've got like a nostalgic affinity for that. And then another one that I saw in there was the Princess Diana bear, which is always hilarious to see. Because I was just like, I can't believe they made a Beanie Baby bear to honor Princess Diana. That's such a weird thing to do, actually.
It's a very 90s thing to do.
Can you imagine if Beanie Babies had stayed, like, particularly relevant when 9/11 happened?
Oh god.
And they made, like, a 9/11 bear?
There's gotta be some Murica bears around somewhere, though.
One of them, I'm sure.
At least one Murica bear.
God, we had the Princess Diana bear. We are American. Who is Princess Diana? Why are my parents sad about it? Gage, don't you fucking bring that into... Sigh. I'm sorry. I'm not that
Show
sorry.
me the Murica bear, guys.
But I'm a little sorry. Oh, this is another slow one.
Oops. I don't think it's supposed to turn that way. Oh well, it works for me.
Oh well. It's all good. This is fine.
Don't even
Alright,
worry
wait,
about
hold on.
it. Well, worry about it a little bit.
Shit, I was supposed to get off there. Damn. Alright, hold on. I'll just,
It's the turnstile door thing where you have to go all the way around again.
I fucking hate those kinds of doors so much. I always get nervous getting into them. Like, today's the day this thing's gonna fucking bisect me in half.
No.
I'm gonna get Final Destination by this rotating door.
No, it's just gonna squish your hand a little bit, maybe.
There is, in fact, a 9/11 Beanie Baby. His name is America.
I fucking knew it.
Put it in the Catful server. I want to see.
Fucking Murica bear, I knew it.
Just watching this is making me dizzy. Gage, I'm looking at an eBay listing. How much is it going for?
How many dollars is Murica bear?
Hold on.
Is this
Wait
gonna...
a moment. Oh,
Oh, well. You've dunked your child.
just a little bit. Okay, I think I actually need this going in the opposite direction. Hold on. Putting in the Catful server. Hang on. Okay, hold up. Let's take a look here real quick.
That is a bog standard bear.
Retired 2001 Thai Beanie Baby America 9/11 commemorative mint with tag errors. $664 US and 55 of God's own cents. Incredible. What a world we live in.
Now, there's a very patriotic someone out there who is surely passionate about this Beanie Baby.
Almost certainly.
Almost certainly.
I would like to get out of the gear, please. Thank you. Ooh. Stealth mechanic. 911 Canadian dollars. I didn't even realize. Good God.
Yeah.
Within,
Yeah.
the fairies seem to be arguing about something loudly.
I don't understand what they're saying. But if I know these fairies, it must be something absolutely nefarious.
Nefarious, you say?
Da 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 da.
It's the best joke I'm going to have all evening, folks. Thank you for coming. This person is not even in America. Cal, we had Princess Diana bears. I don't think being in the country of the bear's origin is really, like, considered an issue in this case. Ooh, we sneaking. Ooh, we are sneaking. Oh, they've got the little wanted posters in the background, I just noticed.
That's pretty cute.
Love that. Okay, no more sneaking. Dun, 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 dun. Just go
This
over
reminds me
here.
of climbing the clock tower with Jean.
Jean
She
mentioned.
acted so tough, but I knew she was scared.
I miss John.
Perhaps we will see Jean again.
Sean.
Heavy rain voice.
Sean!
I
Damn
just
it.
wanted to go rip also dead.
Don't. Don't. They've killed her in every game so far. Don't do this to me.
They didn't kill her in the first game.
I will lose my. Well, they did a fake out.
They did do a fake out, you're right.
They did a
They
big old
tried.
fake out.
They tried!
They straight up killed her in the intro of the other one. And that was
one's
the
fine
best
though,
Bayonetta
because
game.
Bayonetta
that
2
one's
is the
fine.
best one.
To make it out of
Bayonetta 2 is the best one. You go and you go and you rescue. You're definitely just a friend, John. We didn't know how good we had it, and then Bayonetta 3 came out, and they were like, "Here's some dumb bullshit with your favorite guy, Luca." Wait, no, we've ruined it. I don't like what they did with Luca in that game.
Yeah. And Raggy just knocked a bunch of stuff over. Cool.
Raggy, oh my god.
I need to make sure he didn't break that action figure. Hold on.
Bro.
Okay, no, action figure is still good. Oh, no. Nope. Something broke on it.
Raggy.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can probably fix that. That's not horrible damage. It is fixable. I'll just need to be very careful about glue placement whenever I get around to that.
Mmm.
I just need to... I gotta stand you back up. Hold on, buddy. There we go. Ugh. Raggy wants you all to stop talking about Bayonetta 3, I guess. He's willing to break action figures I've had since I was a teenager to make his point.
No! That's too rowdy.
This tower just keeps going. Cheshire, where are they taking you?
Probably right there. From the looks of things.
Oh, they set him up like baby
They
bait.
had finally found Cheshire. He was covered in wounds from head to toe. Hiding in the shadows, Cereza was surprised to hear one of the fairies speaking words she understood.
No shit?
It is simple. We just need the girl. Stay out of our way, and we will ensure your return to the demon realm. They were speaking in Nokian, the language of angels and demons. It sounded like the regal fairy was trying to strike a deal with Cheshire. Cereza felt her heart beating in her chest. What will it be? This is your last chance, demon. Cereza waited for his answer with bated breath. Then she heard the familiar deep growl. Oh, like I can trust a fairy. I'll devour every last one of you. Despite his battered body, Cheshire's eyes still smoldered with defiance.
I fucking love Cheshire.
Cheshire!
Ah, woo.
Thankfully, the White Wolf held the nearby fairies at bay.
Thanks! Cheshire!
The sudden appearance of two intruders had the fairy fortress in a
meowing?
frenzy.
Someone's meowing.
Cereza seized the opportunity and freed Cheshire from his shackles. It was splendid teamwork.
Hell yeah.
Glad to see you're up for a fight. These naughty fairies are about to get punished.
Not bad. Better than your crying. Punishment, is it? With pleasure. Both Cereza and Cheshire were on fire.
Time to kick some ass. We're friends again.
You're getting punished!
Eep, eep, eep. Just take that real quick.
You're getting punished! Cheshire!
Hold up. Hold up. I got it. Alright. I don't know where Bayonetta is right now. Oh, okay. Woo!
Yes!
Hooray! Oh, but he's hurt.
Cheshire?
Oh, that, he got that bad smoke coming out of him.
A large gash was cut on Cheshire's leg. Bits of cotton were falling out, along with his magical energy. The fairies had not been kind to their captive. Cheshire could hide his pain no longer.
That cut!
Unless the wound was mended, the magic-infused threads that bound Cheshire to this world would not last long.
Hold still. If you move around like that, you'll just make things worse.
Cereza needed to suture the wound as soon as possible. There was only one way she could think to do it.
Remember, Cereza. As blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Sorry, Morgana, but I found something more important.
New haircut.
Oh!
These were the precious locks Cereza was growing out to resemble her mother. As expected, they worked their magic. Cheshire's wound closed in an instant. Don't blame me if that teacher of yours has a fit, Cheshire said quietly.
Don't worry, it'll grow back. Besides, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. I promised to send you back. Umbra Witch's honor. What I'm trying to say is...
Oh. She tied the bow on it.
Oh my goodness.
But before she could finish, Cheshire had already returned to his miniature form. Well, get a move on, will you? He added with a squeak.
Adorable.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Cereza gave Cheshire a tight embrace. Somehow she felt that Cheshire was doing the same.
No, I'm not. Shut up. Chapter 10. The King's Entrance.
Restoration magic. I've never been able to pull that off before. I wonder if it might work on something else.
Let's find out. Restoration magic. Rotate L while holding ZL near broken objects to temporarily return them to their original form with CEREZA'S restoration magic. We saw Jean use this in the opening.
We did.
Bruh, not me enjoying the stream and getting a you better update Twitch on your bloody phone.
Rude.
Alright, so I think with that inspiring moment of bonding, that's probably where we're gonna call it for the night.
I think that was a good chunka.
Grab that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy chunka.
We got some cool shit coming up in the game when we reconvene next, including I honestly believe one of my favorite boss fights in the game, just based on the concept of it. So we will definitely get around to that when we come back in a couple of weeks. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all enjoy it, or all in. Hold on. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. I'd like to thank Audrey and B for joining me once again. Thank you both.
Thank
you for having us.
If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen, and that's AcidXShark. Audrey B, where can people find y'all?
Team Capital everywhere.
All over the dang place.
You should commission them, by the way. Just saying.
They're open.
They're open. Go to VGen.
They're open.
We do stream assets. We do illustrations. We fucking... If you see something that we don't do, just, fire us a message on VGen.
Mm-hmm.
Get a PNG.
Because if you do it through Twitter, then nobody will see it.
And if you email them,
yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, try not to.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you may have in case you may not have noticed, we do have a new donation goal right now for new kitten vet costs for the kitten that we're going to be bringing home in a couple weeks, Cassie. So if you want to help us cover some vaccinations, then drop a donation using the Streamlabs link below the stream. Every little bit helps. We appreciate anything anyone can give. What else? Upcoming stream. Cassie, what's her name short for this time? Resonance Cascade. AKA the thing that caused shit to go sideways in the Half-Life universe. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, I am going to be playing the PS1 Phantom Menace game for our May the 4th stream this year. So I hope you'll tune in for that. And then next week, Wednesday, more Splatoon 3. Probably, I think we need to do most of the levels on the final island in Alterna before doing our third boss fight. against the only member of Deep Cut we haven't fought yet. Thursday, I'll finally be getting back to FF14 and continuing with the Heavensward patches. The next Friday, I will be continuing Immortals of Avium, and hoping the dialogue gets better in that game. But if it doesn't,
Oh no.
then we still have some fun shit to do there. That's still a pretty fun game to actually play. So there's
That's
that at least.
good.
I like chucking spells. It's fun. Y'all got anything coming up?
Maybe Persona tomorrow if we're not dead.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Ideally, Persona tomorrow.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot lately.
Been a hell of a week.
Mm-hmm.
Been a fucking time.
I think that covers everything. We're going to be going ahead and rating Penelope, who I think is still working her way through BioShock Infinite
Oh dear.
achievements right now. She's doing a 100% achievements run. And she's gotten through the main story and the DLC and the story DLC, and is now doing like the challenge map DLC.
Okay.
So we're going to be going ahead and rating her, so stick around for that. But yeah, otherwise, that's going to be it for today. We will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.